Hi there, this is Sampatram. In this video, I'll be showing you how to replace the LCD screen. So the worst thing which I have faced is that I have first ordered just the digitizer and the screen, and then I ripped off the old one and then tried to put the new one. Um, it didn't it didn't sit properly, and I was afraid that if just a little bit of water goes through that might damage the whole motherboard. That's why I have ordered directly the frame along with the digitizer and the screen. You just need to put the motherboard and the rest of the parts. So I would suggest you to order this kind of thing uh, to avoid gluing by yourself, which is very hard. So it's preset along with the frame. So just buy this. There won't be much difference between just the digitizer and the screen, and directly as a set like this. So once you have this, just put all the parts which I'll show in a minute. Just place everything from the old one to the new one. It's as simple as that. It won't take much time. So when you order this LCD screen and with the frame, you will be given these small tools which help you open up the parts, which will be glued just like this vibrator, which will be right here in this spot. So I just removed it using this small little thing. I just slightly opened it and then I removed it using the screwdriver by putting it inside slightly and then lifting it up. So I got this out, and I will keep everything else one after the other. You can follow it in this way. There will also be glue spots which are like with a sticker. When you're trying to put the motherboard, then only try to remove this sticker. So let's get started. First, let's put the speaker on the place. This has little gum on the bottom, so I just stick it to it. Don't push too hard. There will be cracks if you do it hard, and there is a chance that you might damage it. So slightly just press it with your hand on the top and use this small little thing to press to make it onto place. And then comes the camera, which is the just put on top. It will go in place. And then next is the LED lights, and then the speaker. LED lights and the speaker come together, so they just go in the place like this. Clean the dirt if there is anything on the speaker. Put the speaker thingy. So before you do all this, first you'll have to check whether the screen is working or not by just putting the motherboard and the battery and then connecting this monitor patch onto the motherboard. And if you see that the touch is working, then you can start putting all the components. So once you have kept the speaker and the LEDs, then goes the mic jack, and then there's a clamp for this. There's a clamp which goes on top of the RU cable. No, not the RU1. Onto the LED screen. LEDs for the sensors. So just put it and then clamp it. You should be able to hear the click sound. Yeah, there we go. So once you hear the click sound, it means it is in place. So speaker, this thing is fixed. Make sure you first fix the audio cable. with a small little screw over here. So fix it with that so that it won't move. Now we have everything set. This is for the USB. You can remove the sticker while putting this new thingy. Hold it like that. Remove the sticker. Make sure you put it on the place, otherwise there's a chance that you might damage it. So put it on the place. Now it is sticked. And next there is one glue for this also. Try to remove it. I removed it. So just put it. There's a clamp for it, so you should be able to hear that sound. I just clicked it. Make sure that the chip is touching the bottom thing. Once all these are done, you can put the motherboard. Lift those small screens a little bit up so that you have space to put the motherboard. As I told you before you could put the motherboard, just remove the sticker so that it holds everything in place. Okay, we have the motherboard set. It's set properly. Now let's clamp everything back together. First comes the camera. You should be able to hear that clicking sound, and then comes the vibrator sensors and little LED lights and the speaker. So I clicked it, and then comes the audio cable clamp, and then comes the screen. Make sure you put the screen properly. Don't press it too hard. If it is not in place, then there's a chance that you might damage it. So this is clamped. Now let's put back the antenna wire. Make sure you put the antenna wire in place, otherwise there's a chance that the wire might stop the outer frame to clamp properly. So put the wire in place. Use your nail to hold it back onto place. And then there you can see this clamp for the small thing. Try to put it on place and then just press it with your finger. Sorry, I'm recording with a single hand. So once the antenna wire is fixed, you should be able to hear the clamping sound here too. So once you fixed it, put the cover for that. Put the steel cover for that from your old phone. Put this clamping thing. You should be able to hear the clicking sound for this one also. And yeah, that's fixed. The touchscreen, the two buttons on the bottom, you have make sure you press it properly, otherwise those buttons won't work. And this is done. Let's clamp this thing too. Let's clamp this too. Okay, you can hear that clamping sound. Once all of these are done, fix the motherboard using this black screw. Okay, fix the black screw for the motherboard. You're all set. Time to clamp your. Oh no, you're still missing this thing. Before this, first let's test it. This is for the speaker, so you don't need to fix it now. Okay, this is. Let's power it up. Okay, power it on. So that screen is working. Let me see if I can go back. Yes, so these two buttons are also working. Okay, let's power it up. Let's power it off. So as everything is working, we'll just remove the battery and start clamping the old frame on the back. Awesome. Then put back the small screws. While tightening up the screw for motherboard and the audio jack, make sure you do it slowly and steadily. Don't put too much pressure. There will be small minor cracks which you won't notice. There is a chance that you might damage your motherboard. Just put all the screws. So totally 9 outside and 2 internally. Internally in the sense one for the motherboard and one for the audio cable. That's all. So this is done. Let's put the battery back. Then clamp the outside thingy. Okay, everything is done. Turning on. So for all this you just need this small thing, small screwdriver. That's it. You can open all the screws.
Yeah, means this thing and this thing. What is happening? Nothing not like this. Oh, how do you do it? There is not much space. This is 32. This is 40.
Vibration motor is also working. I can feel that. I did not put the SIM card and the other things. Home screen, power button, everything. The home screen button also working. So that's all. Hope this video helps a lot. Thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe my channel for more updates. Don't forget to check out my other videos in this playlist. I hope you find them helpful. They're really worth watching. Have a great day. Bye bye. If you want to fix or unscrew the S4, the link is provided in the description. It's just the reverse process of what I just did to fix this. Bye bye. Have a great day.